Hey guys, so Lord here, back in with another action figure review, and the perfect example of your boy Overlord putting his foot in his mouth because he don't know any better. But today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series Walmart exclusive. Oh, Jajum. Don't worry, it's not that bad. A Revenge of the Sith, the old Episode 3, Clone Commander Cody. Brought to us by the fine folks over at Hasbro and the Walmart app, which just seems to be coming through with the exclusives as of late. I don't know what Target's damage is, but Walmart came through with this guy, came through with the Magna Guard we looked at yesterday, which was also a Revenge of the Sith anniversary edition figure with the Darth Vader blister card and the fire and stuff. Really love the packaging on this line, by the way. Probably the best packaging all year for, domestic stuff you can find at retail anyways. But, yeah, Walmart's just been coming through lately. Because they hooked it up with this guy, they hooked it up with the Magna Guard, they hooked it up with the Marvel Legends Mysterio from Spider-Man the Animated Series. Just got those last week as the time I'm uploading this. The Omega Red War Machine 2-pack, got that no problem. Spider-Man 77, got that no problem. Ghost Spider, got that no problem. And then, of course, Crystal Ball and the Ghost Viper from the G.I. Joe Classified series, got those. Also with no problem. So, with that in mind, I'm not saying more Walmart exclusives of 2026, but, ordering from the site seems to be the way to go. Like I said in my Crystal Ball video, I've only ever had, one thing canceled from there, and that was the Turtles of Grayskull King Hiss, which wound up on BBTS literally the next day. So, I don't know, man. It's a conundrum, to say the very least. But at any rate, why don't we cut right to the chase, get into the meat and taters of this review, and take a look-see at all Commander Cody has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with, of course, his helmet, because a clone is not complete without his helmet. It fits on him fine. It's nice and snug, not too big. We also have the standard Clone Trooper blaster here. He does not come with the big, long rifle, but did you really think Hasbro was going to give you value per dollar? What a calamity! At any rate, we also get the little holocron with the Emperor on it, or I guess Darth Sidious, who I do have in the Black Series somewhere in a box. We're taking a closer look at Cody. We'll just get the neck articulation out of the way while you can see it. You can look up, you can look down, you can tilt and rotate. Pretty standard stuff there. The helmet, we'll just put that on now. Sits on there just fine. Can move around pretty much the same with or without it, so that's nice. Shoulders do have the ability to pop up to the side about this far. He's got those blasted butterflies, but here's the deal. Just like Gale, whatever his name is, who we will be comparing him to later, his armor pretty much locks the stuff up, so you can't even use it. Now, if I were to heat the arms up, pop them out, take the shoulder pads off, I would be able to get in here better. You can see this is not a stuck piece. It is shifting back and forth and staying in place. But his arm has to be way down to the side in order for it to work. And pushing on it, it doesn't move a lot. It's literally millimeters. So I just wonder what the infatuation with beautiful butterfly joints is when they barely do jack diddly squat. That's really stupid. He does have rotation in the shoulder, so you can move back and forth. And you can see this one, it does shift. it's shifting, but, you know, it's not doing poop. In fact, this one's probably shifting a little more. Yeah, see, there we go. Now it's actually, it's shifting, but is that really worth it? I don't know. I don't think so, but to each their own, I guess. He does have bicep swivel. I did heat up the elbow straps on this guy so I can bend his arm up, like so. That way I don't have to worry about those tearing when I do that. He does have a bicep swivel. That works just fine. He's got the proper hinge for holding stuff in this hand. Hinges up and down with the rotation. Diaphragm joint can move a little bit forward and a little bit back. He does have a swivel up in there as well. Hips can kick out to the side. Gotta mind this thigh pad here. Kick them forward, come back down. It's got a swivel at the knee with a hinge with the knee pads that are floating, which is very cool. Kind of wish they'd do that with the elbow pads, but it is what it is. Then he does have a hinge in the foot with a rocker and pickles at the bottom of the feet. If you want to throw him on a stand. That said, that is Commander Cody in a nutshell. I have to say, shout out to, the guy's name was Luke, but it seems to me like he mostly does Star Wars stuff. But he put up a top 10 Black Series figures last week video, and this guy was on there. And I have to say, if it wasn't for his video, I would have never known about this figure being new, because I thought it was just a reissue of the one we looked at on the channel back in, was it September? I did like a bit of a deep dive on Clone Troopers from this line. Let's see if I can get this in his hand. I have his hand warped to hold it, but getting it in there, that's gonna be the feat of the day. And actually, it does click in there, so I'm gonna say that's good. There we go. And that way he can initiate Order 69, which is what I did to your mom last night. That is a joke, people. That is a joke. Go butt hurt and come after me. Or, you know, you could, and I will roast you in about 10 seconds. Like some people who need like an hour to talk crap about somebody. You know who you are. But standing him back up there. He's good. He looks really good. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. I still think the butterfly joints are bupkis, but, you know, to each their own. Maybe it's just mine. Maybe they move more if you monkey with them, but I don't know. I just don't see it happening. Mostly because of the armor. Like, the shoulder pads definitely feel like they're getting in the way as far as that goes. So, with that being said, it's time now that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here's good old Commander Cody alongside, well, himself. And I have to admit, this old dog's had a good run, but all good things must come to an end, and this new version of Cody will be taking his place on my Star Wars shelf. A moment of silence for this figure I've had for, gosh, has it been 10 years now since this version came out? I know they reissued him, but I got him way back when Black Series was in the black box with the blue stripe pattern on it, so yeah. That said, we also have Lieutenant Gale, not Golly. I thought his name was Golly because it's spelled Golly, but it's not. It's Gale. And I literally got this guy's butterfly joints working after the review was all said and done. Because, well, for whatever reason, the butterfly joints on these two particular clone troopers, kind of a pain in the butt to move. I don't know what the deal with that is. But they move, so it is what it is. They're not very far, mind you, but they move. Getting these two out of here. As I bop the camera. So we can bring in our two regulars, the Mythic Legions, Brother Mandibilith, and the infamous 11 Spawn, who, as usual, get him in here. Who, as usual, towers over everyone. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and is this a perfect figure? Absolutely not. However, is it an upgrade from the previous version of the character? Absolutely. Not only because the proportions and whatnot are way better on this version than the previous, but we do also get a removable helmet as well as the Darth Sidious holocron that is set to initiate Order 66. Granted, we did get the longer rifle with the previous version, but I imagine the sculpt on those has never changed, and you could easily give this guy one of those rifles if you get it with a current figure. For example, I want to say Commander Bakara came with one of those. I wanted to say Gale came with one of those too, but I don't think so. I think he got the pistols and the regular size rifle and a removable helmet, but no rifle. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.